Welcome back, beloved. I'm Monica, and this is Monica in Daylight. We have arrived together at the final episode of our August series, Rest and Restoration. What a month it has been. We began by receiving permission to rest, the radical grace-soaked truth that rest is not a reward, but a gift. In week 2, we moved into the territory of restoration, the promise that what was broken, what was taken, what was consumed by the locust years is being actively reclaimed by a God who is faithful. Last week, we sat beside still waters. We practiced the sacred and difficult art of stillness. And we learned the Hebrew word Rapha, to release, to let go, to sink into trust. And today, week 4, we honor the culmination of all of that work, rising, restored, not returning to who you were before, not arriving at some finished destination, but rising, moving upward, moving forward, carrying everything you've learned this month into something new. I know some of you may not feel a dramatic change. That's okay. Restoration is not a 4-week program, but something was planted this month. Something was tended. And today, we honor the rising, however quietly, however gently it comes. Let's step into it together. God, thank you for this month, for every single breath that was taken toward rest, for every sacred pause, however brief, for every restoration inventory prayer, whispered or written, for every still waters sit, however imperfect, for every moment of Rapha, every releasing of the grip, even by a fraction. You saw it all. You honored every step. We thank you for being present in the smallest movements toward you. And we ask you to honor what was planted in us this month, even the seeds we cannot yet see. And God, I want to pray for those who don't feel restored yet, whose August felt more like endurance than restoration, who are still waiting, still aching, still reaching for a wholeness that hasn't fully arrived. Please be patient with them. Please be persistent and tender and present in ways that meet them exactly where they are. And let them feel, even just for a moment today, that they are already rising. That the very act of showing up to this episode is evidence of upward movement, that something in them is leaning toward the light. Honor that leaning, God. Let it be enough for today. Amen. Okay, beloved, let's center together. I want you to carry a particular image with you in this breathing exercise. Imagine that you are a seed. You have been resting underground all month, not dormant, but gestating, gathering, being held in the dark, warm earth, slowly building the quiet energy of becoming. And now, something in you is ready. Something is gathering itself at the surface, pressing upward toward light. Breathe in slowly Feel that quiet, determined, upward energy in your body. Something is rising. Breathe out gently. You are still here, still held, still safe in the rising. Breathe in again. A little deeper this time, a little stronger. Feel that upward movement. Breathe out. Steady, sure, rooted, and rising at once. One more breath in fully and breathe out. You are already rising, and we begin from here. I want to start by releasing us from a particular pressure. The pressure to feel like healing should be done by now. Like 4 weeks of focused intention should have produced a complete and dramatic transformation. That is not how healing works. It is not how seasons work. The earth does not bloom on command. Seeds do not break through the surface on anyone's timeline but their own. And the right conditions have to be in place. What this month has been, if nothing else, is a tending of conditions. You rested. You were still. You named what you want restored. That is deep, significant, irreversible work, even when it doesn't feel like it. Rising is not about arriving. It is about direction. Even the smallest, almost imperceptible upward movement is a rising. Even the fact that you are still reaching toward light, still showing up, still listening, still choosing to believe is a rising. Healing is seasonal, not linear. Rest was not idleness this month. It was germination. Something is ready to emerge. And here is the truth about what you rise into. You don't rise restored to the same person you were before the womb. You rise more tender in the places that broke open, more knowing in the places that were forced to learn hard things, more anchored in what truly matters, because what doesn't matter has been burned away. Wounds that are held by God don't just heal, they become wisdom. They become compassion. They become light that can illuminate the path for someone else who is walking through the dark. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." 2 Corinthians 5:27 says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone. The new is here." The word translated hope in Isaiah 40 and 31 is a Hebrew word, quava, and it is nothing like passive wishing. Quava means to wait with active expectation, to be intertwined. The image is of strands being wound together in a rope. The waiting itself building the cord, increasing its strength. To hope in the Lord is to be in the process of being made stronger through the waiting. The very waiting you have been doing this month, this season, these years has been building something in you that you may not yet be able to see. Then they will renew their strength. In Hebrew, the word for renew is halaf, and it means to change, to exchange, to take off and put on, like removing worn, threadbare clothing and being given something new. God is not merely replenishing what was depleted. He is giving you something new entirely, an exchange, not a refill. And the eagle imagery. This is stunning. Eagles do not defeat storms by flapping harder against the wind. They locate the thermal current, the warm air rising, and they spread their wings and let the current carry them upward. The very winds that try to knock them down become what lifts them. Your trials have not merely been obstacles. They have been building the currents that will carry you higher. And finally, 2 Corinthians 5 and 17, this is the capstone. The new creation has come. Restoration is not renovation. It is not repair. It is resurrection. It is new creation. The old has gone. The new is here, right now, in you already. I want to take a minute to honor something today. I want to stop and acknowledge, without rushing past it, without minimizing it, the reality of what you have survived. You may say, I didn't have a choice, and that may feel true in the moment. But choice lives in how you responded. Choice lives in the fact that you kept getting up, in the fact that you reached for help, even imperfectly, in the fact that you are here today listening to a podcast about rest and restoration, which means some part of you still believes in the possibility of something better. That is not automatic. That is a choice made over and over again in the dark. I want to honor that. You are already rising, beloved. Not when you feel better, not when the healing is complete, not when the wound stops aching. Right now, in the reaching, in the presence, in the breath, you are already doing it. Eagles with scars still soar. In fact, the scars may be the very place where the wings attach. Your restored life is not a clean slate. It is not a blank page. It is a testimony, a story that carries the marks of what you survived and the fingerprints of God who stayed with you. The story will become bread for someone else who is starving for hope. Someone who needs to see that a person who went through what you went through came out on the other side, still standing, still reaching, still moving toward the light. Your rising is not just for you. It is a light in someone else's darkness. To close out August, I want to invite you to create something personal, a rising ritual, a simple, sustainable morning practice that marks the beginning of each new day as an act of intentional rising, not a performance, not a productivity hack, a small, sacred act of choosing to begin with intention. Here are 3 options. Choose one or create your own version. Option 1, the word of the day. Each morning, choose one single word to carry through your day. Peace, restore, rise, light, held. Breathe it, whisper it, write it on your wrist or on a sticky note. Return to it whenever the day gets heavy. Let it be your anchor word. Option 2, the morning declaration. Read Isaiah 40 and 31 aloud each morning, not just in your head, but spoken with your voice over your body and your day. There is something that happens when we speak truth over ourselves. Let those words be the first words your ears hear from you today. And option 3, the gratitude rising. Name 3 things, no matter how small, that you are grateful for as you begin your day. This is not toxic positivity. This is not pretending the hard things aren't hard. It is training your attention toward light. Not denying the shadow, but choosing to also see what is good. The ability to breathe. A roof. One person who loves you. Start wherever you honestly are. Whatever ritual you choose, the goal is not perfection. The goal is intention. To rise each morning with some small act, deliberate orientation toward life, toward God, toward yourself with grace. That intention is the rise. So before we close, I just want to tell you what you have done this month. You showed up 4 weeks, 4 episodes, 4 invitations, and you are still here. You breathed, you rested, even imperfectly. You named what you want restored. You sat beside still waters. Even when your mind was full of ripples, you practiced the sacred pause and the still water sit and the restoration inventory. You kept showing up. And that is not a small thing. And this is an act of profound, courageous faith. You are not who you were when August began, even if it doesn't feel dramatic, even if it feels like you barely moved. Something shifted. Something was tended. Something is rising. Rest and restoration are not over. They are now a part of how you carry yourself. They are woven into you. Carry that into September. Carry it into every season that comes. You are seen, beloved. You are held. You are deeply, completely, irreversibly loved. And the light is not done with you yet. Until we meet again, beloved, let the light lead you. Good morning, beloved. You have been listening to Monica and Daylight, a ministry of Daylight Inc. Thank you for spending August with us in rest and restoration. Follow, share, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. September is coming, and the light is not done with you yet. Until next time, let the light lead you.